Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, and it is 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for an hour or two. I got all your comments responded to, so know that your comments mean a lot to me, and I do respond to them, and I spend about an hour to an hour and a half every morning just sitting down and reading over your comments and responding to them. Something strange happened from yesterday to today, overnight. I lost 3 subscribers somehow. And so, I don't know what happened, but I appreciate each and every one of you. And I do pay attention to those things every day. Spice is hungry this morning, so let's get in here and let's feed him. Remember, we're transitioning him. So I'm only giving him like a little bit of that dog food with his old dog food, and we're slowly transitioning him. He loves it. That's the first thing, okay? He absolutely loves it. His health, okay, is still the same as it was. But what I'm looking at, I'm going to be quite blunt with you. What I'm looking at is his stool, all right? His stool has, had some issues. And so this is why we're making this transition. So let's get in here and let's get him fed. And then I'm going to make me something. All right, everyone, we're in here and we're getting ready to feed Spice. You're going to see that I have a glove on my hand. And the reason is because of that cut that I have on my finger. I'm trying to prevent things from getting in there. It still hurts. And so it is kind of festered up is what has happened. I don't know if you know that term, but it's gotten really red is what has happened. And it bled a little bit overnight. So that tells me it's still a little open. So anyway, all right, here we go. I'm going to give him 1/3 of the can. You know what I'm going to do? I'm transferring him to the method over at the new dog food, and they want twice a day. So let me give him half of the can, and I'm going to transfer him to eating twice a day instead of 3 times a day. That's what they recommend. You either feed him once a day or twice a day. And so that's what I'm going to do. And look, that sink is clean, by the way. I end every evening, I come in here, wipe everything down, and clean up everything. So we're going to put that can in there, and we're going to get this here. Out. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this. Just like that. It's about a teaspoon, a heaping teaspoon is all I'm giving him right now for each meal. Because I don't want, he's already having stomach issues, and I don't want to expand his stomach issues. So and I'm going to mix this in. I can tell you that this canned dog food that I have had him on has a gravy element to it. So it has a lot of kind of water, I guess you would say, liquid in it. Where the new dog food is very dense. And so if I want to fill his bowl like this want to get him switched over completely. He is excited about this food. Y'all hear him. Then I'm going to, they do say add water to it. All right. Here we go. I'm going to give it to him. And I'm going to pull you guys over and let you guys see. That he is absolutely loving this. You guys know because you saw one day that he completely ate 1 or 2 bites and left the food. But this food, the add of just a little bit, he is loving it. I'm gonna let you guys watch him for just a few seconds while I decide what I'm gonna have for breakfast and put his food away. And then I'm gonna decide what I'm going to make today. I know what I'm going to make today. I already have plans what I'm going to make today. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I have some of that pulled chicken that I got from the food bank way back, and I found it in my freezer. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to make a stir fry with some oriental vegetables that I have in my freezer that I need to use up. And that's what I'm going to make today, using up food bank and meeting my 3 Rivers challenge every day. All right. I'm also going to do the chocolate bomb, hot chocolate bombs, because it is chilly and I do like hot chocolate. So this is going to be a fun kit that I'm going to put together and use. Got it free, might as well use it up. And in the end, I'm going to have a silicone mold that I can make more with using the same kind of things, okay? So we're gonna see how much fun it is. You guys hold on, because I'm gonna bring you back when I get ready to make myself my breakfast. This is funny because through the gloves I can't touch to turn this off. So I'm going to bring you in, and we are going to make some cream of wheat this morning. And I don't even need a recipe for this. There are dogs barking in the neighborhood, and so Spice is going to let them know to stay away from our house, okay? All right, so we're going to start with 2 cups of water. And since this was water, I'm going to put it right there. There is no need for me to wash it. I just had water in it. We're going to put this on there. We're going to put a pinch of salt in here, so just a shake, okay, of salt, and 1/3 cup of cream of wheat. Guys, I store all of my dry goods in jars like this. It keeps it from, things getting into it, because these cream of wheat comes into a box, and so once you open it, you can't seal it back. So this is something that my mom did when I was a kid, and I do it now. 1/3 cup of this. Plus it's humid here where I live, and so I want to block the humidity out of the cream of wheat. 1/3 cup, and we're going to shake it in there. Now that will get washed, and But then you put how much sugar you want in there. I like mine sweet. So I am going to put some sugar in there, okay? You get a whisk out, because this you need a whisk for. And so I'm going to get a whisk out. And remember that cocoa bar that I got from the food bank? Well, I need to use it up. It's 100% cocoa. And so I'm going to get this stirred up. Some people will boil the water first before they put in the cream of wheat. But I don't do that because this, for me, putting it in cold water prevents the clumps from happening. Okay, as it's coming up to temperature, I just got to keep stirring it. All right, so we're going to get some chocolate out of this. And I'm going to put 2 squares in there. And then we're going to see how it does. And if I need more, then I'll put more in there. And so we're going to make chocolate cream of wheat this morning for breakfast. Because you guys know I love me some chocolate. So if I can put some chocolate into something, I'll do it. And so I'm going to continue stirring this, bringing it up to temperature, and cook it for a few minutes until it thickens up, and I'll bring you back and show you what I do next with it. All right. All right, we're back. It has thickened up, and the residual heat will continue to thicken it up. I am going to now, I went to my refrigerator and got a stick of butter. I'm not going to add the whole stick. I'm just going to add just a little bit off at the end of this. Not much. See, I just cut a slice off and it's going in there. My butter dish is in the dishwasher ready for me to run it, but it's not full, so I don't run my dishwasher until it's completely full. That is another energy saving for me. I use my dishwasher for several reasons. First of all, it sterilizes the dishes. Second of all, I make sure that it is full before I run it so that so I'm not wasting energy nor water. And then the next thing I'm going to do is, remember when I don't remember what I made. I made something with this. This is my canned milk. And I had a little bit left over, so it's going in there as well. And so now I have a nice creamy texture to this. And it's smooth, which is the way I like it. And so I'm going to over here and get a spoon out. And I like mine like this. I don't like it thick. I like it kind of a soupy texture. Yeah. I try it. Perfect. No need for anything else. It's perfect. So, I'm gonna eat this for my breakfast. And we'll continue with our day. All right, everyone, let's get in here and get this area of my kitchen cleaned up. After we had breakfast, we had some cream of wheat. So we're gonna put that over there. We're gonna put my coffee over there. But I have to glove up because I'm about to get my hands in the water. And so I want to make sure that I don't get my finger wet. So let's get in here and we're gonna load this dishwasher. Put some more stuff in this dishwasher because it's not completely full yet. All right. I am going to use my scrub brush to get everything off. And get it in the dishwasher. I'm rinsing this off, but this is a lid that I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. Alright. I need to put the top shelf. By the way, that breakfast was good. It was real good. Typically, I don't put pots and pans in the dishwasher, but I am going to today. I'm going to put this one in here. There's enough room in there. Okay. We'll put that right here. These two right here. Oh, wait. I have to remind myself. Then, with the glove on, I want y'all to see what I do. I wash the glove. Why do I do that? Because, number one, I don't only use one glove a day. Number two, I get this hand clean. Okay. And now, comes out, my hand is dry. And I hang it this way. And put it over there. Just put that over there. Well, next round, I'll bring out that rag. And you know what? I'm gonna put that glove back on. See, y'all gonna see this bothers me now. Put this glove back on. Keep that finger dry. We're gonna wring this out because I am gonna let cut. Everything off. Try everything. And wipe it down. It's cleaned up now. All the way back here. All the way around there. Get all this back up here. Same thing over here. Gotta wipe all this down. I had somebody in my comments refer to this as a bathroom faucet. This is a kitchen faucet, people. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing here. Everything. Put it all down. And I do this 2 or 3 times a day, everyone. Okay. Simply because, to be honest, I'm not messy, okay? So, I try to keep everything clean and wiped down. Sponge up there. All of this goes back up here. And we're gonna wipe out this one. All right. Now, since I'm here, might as well do what? Wipe down the stove. Might as well since I'm here. So you guys are gonna get to see this. I'm gonna make sure you can see it. I get a lot of comments on people that saying that they love my stove. And I do too, people, but there's a lot of work in keeping this clean, okay? Let me show you what I mean. These grates are heavy. These are cast iron grates. And they are very, very heavy. So get in here and wipe everything down. I do this a couple of times a day as well. Okay. And then when I'm cooking too, I'm very careful as well, because I don't like big messes, cleaning up big messes if I don't have to. And so do the same thing with this. And get this wiped down. And yes, this is my dream stove. When I saw this and the price that they had it marked at, we got it the instant we saw it. Because we knew that this was a very expensive stove. It happened to be marked way down. I don't know if they were discontinuing this stove or what, but all I know is that it was marked way down. I was in need of one, and you know what, I'm going to take this and wash it. Let me put this cocoa up. This goes up here. Right up there. I'm going to take this and put it in the laundry and get me a new one out. Okay. Wipe all this down. So, guys, it's much more fun if I take you guys along with me as I'm doing my daily chores. All right, I think that's good enough. There we go. It is wiped down. I'm gonna lay that right across there. Right there. We're gonna put the cocoa in the refrigerator. And I'll continue using that with my cream of wheat and malto meal. And I'm gonna get me a new pad out for over there. I have several of these that I rotate. I prefer them over a dish drain because they look prettier. What do y'all think? This side or this side? I think this side matches better with the decor that's in here right now. So that's what I'm gonna go with. There we go. Now you see a lot of these, this style of items in my kitchen. The picture is, we have the berry drainer back there, all the towels and all that stuff. I got this on a Black Friday sale probably 2 or 3 years ago at midnight, all of them at the same time, because they were a very, very good price. And I had saved up all year to get them on a Black Friday. And so you want to know another way I save, and that's what I do, is I decide I want decor in my kitchen a certain way. These are the items that I want, and I make a list of them, and I keep them. I actually have a post-it on my computer, like a post-it thing, and I keep that post-it. It's like a computer-generated post-it. I keep it there, and it's a reminder daily of this is what I'm saving for. And then, sure enough, it went on a Black Friday sale that year. And I said, whoo, I'm going to save money on it too as well. So I waited till midnight and boom, put it all in I had it all in my cart. And I hit the pay button and I got it all before it sold out. All right, guys, I'm getting you in here and going to show you what I'm going to be doing today. And this is the 3 Rivers Challenge meal for today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this onion, and I'm only going to use 1/4 of it for this challenge. And I'm going to dice these onions up. really quick. Well, nothing's really quick with me anymore these days, but you know what I mean. We're going to get these onions diced up. The peppers are already diced up, so I don't have to dice those up. But there we go. All right, so we got the onions diced up, and that's good enough for me. I'm gonna bring you over to the pan, so y'all come along. Here we go. Okay, over to the pan. I'm gonna show you. I have oil in the pan. Hold on a minute. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Hold on a minute. All right, everyone. With me working with this glove, it's not like cooperating with my phone right now, but you can see I got a little oil in there. We're gonna turn the heat on underneath here to a medium-low heat. I'm gonna add the onions in there. Okay. An onion in there. Peppers from my garden from last year are gonna go in there. And I don't mind the chunks of peppers. Okay, because you know what? It's all gonna dissolve in the end. There we go. And we're gonna get this sauteing. I need a metal spoon. I like to use a metal spoon in these pans. And it allows me to chop down those cloves a bit. Alright, so we got it going. What else do we need in here, people? You guys know me. I'm going to hold off. Put your comments in the thing below. And you tell me the things I enjoy in my dishes. Because I'm pretty much easy to figure out. Okay, that's back in the freezer so it doesn't thaw out because they're tiny, they're chopped tiny. We are going to add, what else, people? It's my staples. You got it. My garlic. I've got that much garlic in there. Get this all stirred. Seasoning release. Okay. Salt, pepper. Get salt out. Some salt up in there. There's going to be quite a bit of vegetables in here, so I'm going to put quite a bit of salt. But I say quite a bit. For me, that's quite a bit, alright? Or I've seen other cooks that put way more salt than I do, but let's get the pepper. I want the pepper to release in here. And I do like pepper. That's one thing I do like is pepper. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit and get me some good pepper in here. Alright, that looks good. Okay, get this mixed in. I want my onions to start getting translucent before I add my next ingredient. And this is adobo seasoned chicken that I'm going to add in there. That's why I didn't add any other seasonings, because this chicken already has seasonings in it. And I got this from the food bank probably a month or two ago. And tossed it into my freezer because it was frozen when I got it until I could get to it. And this 3 river challenge is going to get me to it. All right. So those are sauteing. And now I'm going to add this in there. And these are pretty big chunks of chicken. I didn't look at it before I put it in there. So I'm going to get my kitchen shears out. And we are going to get in here and cut this chicken up into chunks, bite-sized chunks. Let me get this out of the way so I can get this. This is why I like the stainless steel set that my mama had. First of all, it's very heavy bottomed, which prevents things from burning. And second of all, it's not going to scratch and ruin things. So, like, it's not going to get ruined from me doing what I'm doing right here. All right, I think that's good. Get in here and get this stirred up. And I want to get some char on this, is what I want. Just a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit of char. So I'm going to get a little char on this, and then I'm going to bring you back because I have to go in the pantry and get another item off of my shelf that I need. I'm bringing you guys back in because I'm getting ready for the next stage of this. And what I'm going to do is, I have this stir fry melody that I picked up from a grocery store. I don't even know when. Let me see, there is a date on it. Oh, yeah. A while ago. And so it is good. And so I am going to toss it in here, and we are going to let, along with a little bit of the chicken broth that I'm about to open from my pantry shelf. We're going to toss that in there. Just a little bit, not much, okay? Because the rest of it I'm going to use for the rice. Okay? And then we're going to get this down in here. It doesn't look good right now, but I promise you it's going to look good. It's going to look good when I get done, okay? I promise you. Y'all don't be afraid. So, now we have this. I'm going to put some soy sauce in there. Soy sauce. Okay, that's good. And then I am going to put the lid on this, and we're going to let this simmer for a while until the vegetables defrost and get cooked. And I'll bring you back when it's done. Okay, everyone, I'm dishing up my my plate for lunch today, and I made just some plain white rice cooked in chicken broth, and we're going to take this chicken stir fry and put it over the top of this rice. And that's what I'm going to have for lunch today. Doesn't have much sauce in the bottom, but that's all right. That's all right. I like it just like this. And so you guys meet me at the table and we'll have a little lunch. Guys, we're at the dinner table. Let me be at work. And we will dig into this chicken stir fry today. Now you saw there was quite a bit of it, so it's gonna last me for a while, for a few days. But this does look good, does it not? Hey. Real good. The stir fry is really, really good. It has enough salt in it for the rice as well. I didn't put any salt in the rice because I didn't know how much was in the stir fry. But this is good. Got snow peas, which I love. A little bit of string there, but that's all right. Broccoli is in there. Carrot. That adobo chicken has a little kick to it. That chicken really added a lot of flavor to this dish. I think what I'm gonna do, I have some adobo in my pantry, so I think I'm gonna incorporate some adobo into that shredded chicken that I took off the bone that I baked. I bet that would be good. This is really good. This is so good. I'm really glad I did this. And look at that. I got the chicken out of my freezer. I got the stir-fry vegetables out of my freezer. A quart of chicken broth off my shelf. And I made some of the rice that I had in storage. In my quart jars. Half-gallon jars in my storage. And so as those rice jars get emptied, remember the rice that I got from the food pantry? here recently. I'm going to refill those rice jars with the newer rice. It's not good to store rice um, in the bags that they come in. I tend to put them in a more stable kind of long-term storage containers. And so, this is so good. I do have a big piece of that chicken right here. I may have to get, no, I'm not gonna have to get my fingers in there. I know that this is a dessert plate, but I didn't want the whole big plate, the dinner plate, for lunch. But people, this is so good. The flavor in this dish is so good. And I'm so glad I did not put any salt in the rice, because the chicken and the vegetable mixture had plenty of salt in it. This is so good. All right, guys. I'm going to finish this up, and I'll bring you back in at dinner time, and we'll see if I'm gonna make another dish or if I am going to have another plate of this for dinner. Hey everyone, it is dinner time, and I'm sitting here at my table with stuffing, because I still have some stuffing, and black-eyed peas. That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. I never get tired of this stuff, okay? The stuffing is good. Hot, but good. That is hot, but good. All right, so I'm here with my stuffing, gravy, and black-eyed peas, and my my grape juice. And enjoying using up some of the pantry items that I have in my house. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a hair from my head in my mouth. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So everyone, I want you to know that I had another productive day today. I got a stir fry made today, and I ate it for lunch. And I feel a hair there. And I am finishing up the black-eyed peas and the stuffing that's in my refrigerator. And the bottle of grape juice that I had in my pantry that needed to be used up. And looking at the new things that I'm going to be bringing to you guys this year. Now we're building a community here. And so, although you may suggest some things, and I'm asking you for suggestions, I am. Some of them may not be feasible. Because of the way that I run my house, okay? One of the things that I have had somebody suggest is to take you guys along when I go shopping. But the problem is that I don't shop in stores anymore. I haven't since COVID started. Once COVID started, I realized that I could get the same prices. I actually save money, let me tell you that. I save money by shopping online. That was one of the questions that you guys asked as well. How do you save money? And one of the ways that I do it is shopping online and do trunk pickup, which is free. Why? Because when you go into stores and you shop around, their goal is to sell you more than what you came in for. I know, because I worked retail for 10 years before I became a teacher. I also owned a business. So I know the game. And the game is to attract you to something with a big sign so that you buy things you don't need. How many times have you gone in the grocery store for 3 items and ended up with a shopping cart? I don't do that anymore. What I do is I go around my house, make a list of things that I need, go straight to my computer, compare prices, on Amazon and Walmart. And if it's cheaper on Amazon and they deliver free, which I have Prime, so they will, I buy it on Amazon and they deliver it to my house. If it's cheaper at Walmart, I put it in my cart. And when I put it in my cart and I shop once a month. So that means that at the beginning of every month, I empty that cart and purchase everything I put in there that I needed, okay? I don't shop for once. You don't see me with lunch meats in my menus. And the reason is because I love a good sandwich, okay? I love a good sandwich. I do. Do I need it? And the answer to that is no, because the meat that I get from the food bank is enough for me to live on. So even though I love sandwich meat and would love to have me a sandwich, okay, and buy sandwich meat, I don't do it. There are several times that I put it in my cart, and then the day that I go grocery shopping, the day that I Okay, don't go grocery shopping. The day that I go to pay for what's in my cart, I look over the cart and say, do I need that? If I don't need it, boom, it's out. It goes out of my cart. I did that this last month. I wanted lunch meat, but I told myself I didn't need that because I have plenty of meat in my freezer right now that I need to use up. So I don't need lunch meat. Okay? So I took it out of my cart. Another thing is that I I take advantage of what I get from the food bank and make it stretch as far as possible. I put things throughout the month into my shopping cart at Walmart or Amazon, depending on where it's cheaper. And then at the beginning of the month, after the bills are paid, I go into those shopping carts. I look over everything and I ask myself, is this a want or need? And whatever is a want, I take out of the cart. I do that with Amazon as well. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do this year that I haven't done in the past is once a month, I'm going to buy 1 to 2 articles of clothing. And the reason is because I'm going to be taking out slowly clothing that I have had for years. And I'm talking 15 years. Okay? I'm going to start taking those out and replacing it with new items. That's another way I save money, is I wear clothes out. I don't buy new clothes. Some of the clothes that I wear on my videos are 10 to 15 years old. They are. I don't buy new clothes. And so last year, I weeded out my closet once. This year, I'm going to do it again. And I have a separate section for my winter clothes. And I'm going to pull my winter clothes out. And I'm going to decide what clothes I'm going to keep and what is going to be donated and purged. I'm in the purging mood this year. I'm shrinking down the things that I don't need, okay? That are not being used. Let's put it that way. Things that are not being used to make room for some of the things that I am actually using and I'm working on, such as all my canning, all right? I went through my Christmas stuff already. And so now I know I have only what I'm going to be keeping for my Christmas stuff. And it's going to be packed up at the end of this month and packed into bins, okay? No more boxes in my house. I'm getting rid of boxes and moving to storage containers because they're more, they protect the items better than boxes do. Okay, so, all right. So, anyway, that is some of the things that I'm going to be doing. And I'm taking you guys along with me, okay? And like I said, I'm going to be buying 1 or 2 articles of clothing every month to replace the old ones. This is a new night clothes, okay? And so one of my night clothes is gonna go away. And I bought a new shirt that I've already worn. And so one of my shirts is gonna go away. And that's how I'm going to replace all of my clothes for this upcoming couple of years. This project is gonna take me a couple of years. Now, today was a successful day. And I'm really happy with what I got accomplished today. Spice is moving along. His stomach is still upset. But I'm thinking it's going to be weeks before we can fully get through this, all right? And I'm not saying that he's not eating. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that his stools are not where they need to be, okay? I'm not going to video that because it's kind of gross. But he's not feeling bad. It's just his gut health is not there. And so going from a canned food to a more natural food, I'm hoping is going to give him the things he needs in his gut to stop what's happening. That's what I'm hoping that this dog food does. And so I have contacted Farmer's Dog and let them know that I will be tracking my dog's progress with their dog food on my videos. And we'll see where it goes from there. Like I said, I'm not going to videotape his issues because it's kind of gross. But I will describe it. I will tell you how he's progressing. All right? All right, I'm going to end this for this evening. Get this ready to be processed for tomorrow. And you guys be blessed. Because I know I'm blessed.